Greetings, welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host Jefficho, my co-host as always, Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
So, Chris, I come in peace.
Yeah.
Or Dark Angel, depending on the title you choose.
Mm-hmm.
Dolph Lundgren, man, he does not disappoint.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you watch some of his movies. We got some space drug dealing going on here.
Yeah, I was thinking this was just going to be part of your, TJ Hooker kind of thing you're going through, but it was a sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going through a TJ Hooker thing. We got Matthias Hues, who I remember from so many bad Mark Singer sci-fis. He's just always the big, Swedish guy.
Mm-hmm.
His facial expressions in this were gold. Whether he's sucking heroin out of your brain or endorphins out of your brain and injecting heroin in.
Yeah, he didn't get to do a whole lot, and he made up for it with the facial expression.
Cops trying to pull him over, and he's in the cop car. He's like, I was like, all right. And then crazy Michael Ironside wannabe guy with the skullet.
Yeah, the skullet. Yeah.
Yeah, he was an officer of the law.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could have done better with him.
I don't know. Both of these guys had just a incredibly bad aim. Incredibly poor. I guess maybe they don't focus on that when your gun just blows up everything.
Yeah, I want to hear a car count, man.
Yeah.
There were a lot of cars. Even that $70,000 brand new car at the start.
You know what? The movie I wanted to compare this to the most was probably Blues Brothers, based on car destruction and mall chase scenes.
Yeah.
It's like, this is Blues Brothers, but with drug-dealing space aliens and no blues.
Yeah. Guess we'll start from the beginning. $70,000 car, guys, just driving around.
Yeah.
CD player just shot the CD out.
Yeah.
And then he almost hits a semi. He drives into a Christmas tree lot.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much it for the Christmas theme.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing, trying to be like a Die Hard kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
or Lethal Weapon.
It never really came into it, did it?
No, we should have had more Christmas. Oh, you're coming to my mom's place for Christmas and all that stuff. That would have been a nice additional theme.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then at the end it could be like, Merry Christmas, motherfucker. Got a bus going on. Basically Sting, Leonard's in the car and his partner's in there trying to do a drug deal with the white boys.
Yeah.
Bunch of business suit guys. They have their own giant building. That's how profitable their drug dealing is.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, at the same time, we've got a liquor store getting robbed.
Mm-hmm. Not sure if he could have done much about it anyway.
Yeah.
Are they gonna 2v?
I didn't understand his commanding officer, his chief captain or whatever, after being like, oh, I should throw you, I should beat you, I should kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, for doing his job? I guess for not calling 30 days.
They were too undercover.
Honestly, if you're gonna just Sting, you should have more people.
Yeah.
You done? Buzz? You're not Buzz.
No, you're not very smart.
Fuck you.
So yeah, he goes next door and he handles that, and the drug dealer guy's just sitting there with the undercover cop going, so where'd you graduate? Was it from this school because you're a cop?
Yeah, was it from cop school,
Yeah.
Mr. Cop?
They shoot him, and then it's just like, oh cool, so that's where and then Mr. Space Alien dude fires this CD out of his arm,
Yeah.
and just slices everybody's throat.
Yeah.
After they took some stuff, and yeah. And then he took their heroin.
Mm-hmm. He needs that for harvesting.
Yeah.
I come in peace.
Basically, he takes, he injects them in the chest with heroin, and then he sucks their brain fluid out, because that is a great drug.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what everyone's
State of the art.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever done it? You ever thought about doing it?
No.
If you watch From Beyond, you can see Jeffrey Combs and his pineal gland.
Oh, it's a good gland.
Yeah, right out of there.
I don't know. This guy is like a terrible drug dealer I feel like this is very farmable.
Well, he didn't deal any of it. He's just been farming.
Well, no, he's not farming. He's not farming. They're all one use. Like, there's got to be a better way to do this. Just
I never saw anyone actually do his drugs.
get you some humans.
He's collecting them in little vials.
Yeah.
Which are cryogenically kept cool.
Yeah.
Which I like.
I don't know. Maybe the law-keeping space race is just very effective at keeping these guys off of Earth because they know Earth would just be farmed for drugs if they didn't. It's like, if it's that valuable, everyone should be doing this.
Well, the alien cop dude's just like, oh, you have to promise me to stop him here because if he goes back, everybody will come here and just destroy your planet.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are helpless little aliens, basically.
Yeah.
So, you know what? That's a nice thing to think of. Like, there are aliens out there protecting us from themselves.
Yes.
What does he want?
Marcy, a priceless trout. Where I'm from.
Just a lousy deal.
I don't believe any of this is happening.
They'll kill your people by the thousands to get it cheaply.
Lundgren gets an FBI partner.
Yeah. He's a dick.
He's by the book.
Yeah.
Quirky.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of fun. And then Lundgren's just constantly like, that's one strike.
Just would strike.
What happens? How many strikes?
Yeah. I assume it was 3.
Yeah. Generally is. Nothing happened when he hit 3.
He didn't hit 3. He only hit 2.
No, he threw him against the truck near the end or whatever. And he's just like, okay, that's 3. And then they just talked.
Fuck, I missed that.
Yeah. And then he just got in his car after because he follows around like a puppy dog. Whose side is he on anyways? So yeah, they're trying to figure things out. They go back to the scene of the crime. They're just like, okay, like how did this thing kill these people in these different directions? And then they go to the strip club.
Yeah, thinky strip club.
Yeah, that's where he does his thinking. And they talk to this one character actor we've seen 1,000 times. 118 movie credits.
Okay now, coroner. Who killed my partner? And who's got the drugs?
The fucking Martian. That's who's got it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because it sure ain't on the street. You know, the white boys thinks you cops did it, Caine.
Nothing useful, but he does see a pool ball.
Yeah. And then he's just like, what if a CD poo ball? And then they find a weapon. And then it almost kills them.
I really liked the weirdo scientist character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just weird enough for me.
I like a cop that just has people in his pocket to go see. Be like, oh yeah, no, I deal with this guy. Did he remind you of yourself?
He has a taste for good coffee.
Yeah, he makes his own.
Yes.
Very good American coffee. It's not powerful enough. And then he's got all his fucking pills there. And he's just like,
research pills.
you brought an FBI guy here. Don't look at this. It's like, it's fine. That's what they say. Welcome to our village. They kill you. It was very odd. Man, did he get a black eye later.
Yeah.
Like, that was like half his face.
Yeah, and he wasn't all jittery now.
Yeah.
God, they ruined him.
Yeah, well, he's probably still high. On his caffeine.
Could be.
Because he wasn't going through withdrawals for sure. They took his disc. Got to see Lundgren's apartment. That's a hell of a cop apartment.
He's been abusing overtime.
Yeah, I guess. How do you afford this? You must be corrupt. No, I abuse overtime. I'm just always on duty. And I make sure to charge it, unlike other cops that just kind of, you know, oh, I'm just out grocery shopping. Oh, help. Oh, I better get in there. No, this one's like, no, I'm charging for 3 hours here.
Yeah.
Smart. He has an interesting relationship with the coroner. It's a love-hate relationship, or a hate-hate as he described it. But she just can't let him go. And he always keeps his promises.
Yes, but he never promises her anything.
No. She's like, promise me something. Remember my birthday, or you visit my mother. Anything. I promise I won't kill you. Get you killed? I don't know. But
Take a vacation too.
Yeah.
Then quit. Look at this.
Detective Jack, I'll do it.
Good. You go home, pack, and pick me up at my place.
Are you serious about this?
I promise. Cross my heart.
get Space Cop Guy. He comes down, does some chasing. I very much enjoyed when Matthias was running through the car parking lot, and he's just like, bang, 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 car explode, car explode, car explode.
No, the
running over the cars, car explode, car explode. I'm like, how many cars?
The explosions in this movie were honestly some of the best I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Like,
Super practical.
yeah, big ups to whoever was in charge of these special effects and explosions, the pyrotechnics in this movie. They looked awesome.
They're just like, is there any way we can explode this car, but then use it again to explode it again? Because this is getting pricey. Well, I guess if they were all parked, they could have just grabbed, like, you know, crap cars.
Any beater.
Yeah.
Give it a paint job, whatever.
We got the white boys, and they stole heroin out of the precinct, and then they blew it up. That was mean. Lundgren goes to visit their office and beats the shit out of a couple of them. Has an interesting talk with one of their guys.
He violates their constitutional rights.
You know what? They deserve to be violated.
Wow. I didn't realize I was sitting across the desk from a fascist.
Well, you know, I just finished our underwater review, and there I was just like, death penalty people, let's drown them. So, you know, ethics is being a question on my character.
Maybe
reviews.
Maybe we need to get back to Star Trek for you.
Yeah, we've gone straight into random sci-fi where all my Star Trek ethics and morals are gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that the head honcho of the white boys sent him a postcard of a picture of him with two naked ladies going, "Oh, sorry we missed you. I'm gonna kill you," and this and that. And
They're setting up a sequel.
Yeah, because they were going to Rio at the end or whatever it was. Yeah. So he had two threats to deal with. He had heroin drug dealer Alien, and then the white boys, and they would just show up when you didn't want them to.
Yeah, they were just kind of obnoxious.
Yeah.
They weren't a real threat.
I liked, they're just like businessmen. They're like, we're gonna try and kill you, and be like, you can't arrest us, but 100%. I saw you like literally shoot at me. I like FBI guy. He's like driving. He's like, let me drive, and he's like, no, I drive. Well, we're about to get, and then he's like, all right, you take it. Just jumps in the back. I'm like,
yeah. He had a cool gun though.
Yeah. His mom gave it to him for his birthday.
That was a really cool gun.
I'm driving. On second thought, you go ahead. Shit, where'd you get that? Christmas present for my mother.
Alien cop guy took a wound, a little too big. He bled yogurt, as you called it.
Yeah.
And then he gets in the back of Lundgren's car, and he's like, you have to stop him. Promise me.
I am the law.
Yeah. And he explained all the like aliens would come here and destroy us and suck our brains out for heroin. Yeah. Profitable. And so Lundgren tracks him down because he's at waterfront area, giant place, and he finds this drug keeping thing. I would have liked it if he had an actual like proper meth lab instead of a tree stump he just did his shit on top of.
Yeah. Show me some space shit that he's built.
They got inside of like warehouses and stuff. Like that would have looked more legit than just like, I used the park to like make my meth. It wasn't blue. I should have talked to Walter.
Yeah.
And Lundgren shows up. They shoot him a bunch of time with the cop's gun, but does fuck all.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I didn't get a clear shot. I'm like, you nailed the guy.
Yeah,
Come on.
he did. He had a couple direct hits.
Yeah. They get chased. He picks up his girlfriend during this chase. Now they had to regroup a bit. FBI guys, like, you know, they've been broing out a bit. And he gets the space gun. He's like, oh, I'm taking this to my captain. He's like, your captain's gonna tell you something about breaking eggs and making an omelet and all
He's
that.
in on it.
Yeah, well, basically, it was a Weyland-Yutani thing where it's just like, oh, the government wants to get this technology and talk to this alien and advance themselves. And you know what? Chances are, if they did, they probably could have struck a deal with him. It would have been a terrible drug deal, but...
Yeah, I'm sure he would have, the drug alien probably would have been willing to.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, give me some humans and you can have a gun.
I come in peace. I think we could work something out.
Yeah.
Like, as his conscience was finally getting to him, because Caine's been rubbing off on him, he's he's just like, well, the guy's killing people. And it's just like, it's fine. Like, the guy's, his superior's about to shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
And Lundgren, like, takes him out. Then he threw his notepad on him. I was like, that's evidence. Like, they know it was you that shot him now.
You get used to this kind of work. Trust me.
They get chased down to a warehouse in the end. This seems like a perfect place for a conclusion. Of course, the space gun is out of bullets, so it's clear shot, never happened. Lundgren kept some of the vials, and then I was just like,
Yeah, and they're made out of shitty Earth glass instead of like good space glass.
yeah.
Not very durable.
I mean, I question how he was gonna get back because his ship seemed to like crash and explode, and
Like even shitty Earth plastic would have survived that drop. They had to actively choose to put that in a fragile container.
tries to use the girls to leverage, and then he gets himself in a little hand-to-hand battle. Hits him with a pipe a bit. Then we get the awkward Evil Dead stuff, which
Yeah, that scene with the snake injector just went on for a little too long, didn't it?
And then he like getting dragged out. So it's like I can picture this with Bruce Campbell right now. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
It got hokey.
Yeah. That was a little goofy.
I did enjoy the launch into the pipe behind him. That's just like right in there, and then took his gun. And he says, "You go in pieces," because the guy's like, "I come in peace." And I was
Why
like,
was he always saying that? What did that
'cause
even mean?
That's beautiful. That's what aliens always say.
I know that's what
and
aliens
they don't
always
mean it.
say. Is that what the scientist was talking about? It's like you guys always do the opposite of what you say.
Well, you know what? He was an alien from another planet, and he probably didn't learn our language, and he probably heard that, and he just repeated it all the time. But the other guy was an officer of the law, so he had to learn other words, and he did.
Right.
And you go in pieces, asshole.
He blew him up, and they're like, "We gotta run, because I shot him, and now this warehouse will explode."
Well, we've established those guys kind of explode when you kill them.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Oh, let's go on vacation. Let's go to Rio. That's where the drug dealer is."
Yeah, it's not really a vacation.
So yeah, fun movie. Final thought, me, Chris.
Fun, yeah, fun. I don't know if there's anything too much deeper going on. This was a good action movie to watch with your buddies. Like I said, the explosions were actually like really good in this. I liked it quite a bit. Yeah, I had a good time. I'd like to know a little bit more about the aliens and stuff, but you know, I'm always a sucker for world building, and I don't think that's really what we were trying to do here.
On our planet of Kanar.
Yeah. Just give me a little handbook and like 30 minutes of some jackass just explaining things, and I am happy. I am a happy man.
It's a drug world where law enforcement is stretched so thin.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's bleeding.
I could have used a little bit more about the cop guy, but I mean, like, he was pretty fucked up by the time we started learning anything about him. So like, sorry, almost out of yogurt. I was like, why are chunks of yogurt falling out of you? That's not blood. And then when he got, the bad guy got impaled, there's like some green splatter in
Yeah, maybe
that.
it was a little different species or something. I don't know.
Well, now we need even more information. Maybe there's a book.
Maybe there's some companion literature.
Yeah. I bet you this seems like it might have comics.
Good.
As always, I love Dolph Lundgren. Like he's got charisma. his lines, even though he's always been like known as the guy with the thick accent, I understood everything he said.
Yeah.
Like, he pulls it off perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Can we please go on vacation now?
I promised, didn't I?
Where are we going anyway?
Well, I was thinking of Rio.
No.
So, you know, I'm gonna put him a notch above Stallone. Maybe he doesn't get the same quality movies, but I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, explosions were good. Quirky FBI partner was decent.
Mm-hmm.
Love interest relationship was different but interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the little, like, you know, quirky, like, I keep my promises. I might not do any of this, but I keep my promises.
Mm-hmm.
Captain never asked for his gun and a badge, but he did try to send him away on vacation.
Yeah.
And then his partner, who knows how many days away from retirement he was?
Probably very few.
Yeah.
Probably a very small number.
It's like, no, you never die from bullets. Wake up! Yeah, I recommend it. This is a fun movie.
Yeah.
Well,
What are we doing next week, Jeff?
well, by the time I get this review up, we're already going to be deep into Discovery, so
Oh, okay.
if we're a little less enthusiastic and a little sad and we cry a lot, it's not been a good season.
It's probably because we've been on Discovery if we're crying a lot.
Yeah. Very emotional. As always, guys, thanks for watching.